This is not your NBC. This is CAN TV Channel 21, and you got the host here of the Blackstar Still Rising program. And, excuse me, Blackstar Still Rising, CAN TV 21, extended Bronzeville, Chicago. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I've got some things I want to tell you right now. First of all, Viva Voce. Get your pencil and papers out. You're going to take some notes, phone numbers, and things that are coming up. I want you to make sure you're going to pass it on. Viva Voce, get ready to pass this information on. And as I normally do, I've got to give my shout-outs. I've got to start with the station director, and that's Mr. Darius Hillman. And I want to thank him for being so much a part of letting organizations like us and some of the people that we have on the show encouraging nonprofit organizations to come and share with our viewing audience some exciting things that I know you're going to be interested on today. I'm going to give you a little preview. That's why you get the pencil and paper. I've got with me Patricia Andrews-Keena, who is the founder and the CEO of Pigment International. And I say international, you're going to find out some exciting things about the international nature of pigment. I want to also, of course, shout out to the sponsor of the Blackstar Project and to the founder, and that's Philip Jackson, that has had that vision, educate or die. And this is a part of education that the nonprofit organizations are bringing to us on an ongoing basis. Can't go any further without giving a shout out to our studio producers. Wave so the audience can see you. Imani, Payne, Rocio, Santos. I think folks can see you. We could not do it without them, and I could not do what I do without my associate producers, and that is Dr. Mike Washington, who say some prayers for him. He's in good condition now, but we're going to tell about some of the things he's been going through and share with the audience. And also, of course, Ellis Taylor, who has done a fantastic job in getting us technically involved. Without any much further ado, I want to introduce my special guest, who's going to tell us about some special program. I'm going to give you a little preview. Look at this. I'm going to give you a little preview about what she's going to talk about. You got the floor. I really got the floor. So good to have you. I'm excited. This is one of the programs because we're far enough in advance to talk about it. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Stephen, so much. And if the audience will notice that we came as twins, I have on black on top of white, you have white on top of black.
But I got some black and gold on everywhere.
Always, and some pink and green on my
side. Are you
side.
Big? Oh, go ahead.
Absolutely. So, thank you for inviting me here today. Pigment International, that's the name of our organization. We are a 7-year-old multimedia platform. I spent my years in the cable television business where we learned how to build brands like a BET or a TNT. So I took all what I'd learned there and brought it to creating a platform that advocates for Black fine art.
That's your mission.
That's my mission.
That's the mission of Pigment, too.
Absolutely.
I've always been excited about the artwork, but go ahead, because I'm excited. I want get your pencil and paper out.
Yes.
Got some dates coming up.
Yes, we do. So what we do, at our core, we're a multimedia platform, as I said. So we do a newsletter every week that tells you what's going on in the Black fine art community here, across the country, across the world.
And I think you've been international. When I saw the places that you guys are engaged in, and the artists and the galleries in all of the major cities where there's a Black population, what, Detroit?
Yes, Detroit, Atlanta, New York, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, that whole...
And the hub right here in Chicago?
And right here in Chicago.
I knew you were going to say that.
I think Chicago is so important. We go everywhere, but the sensibility here in the arts in Chicago is what formed us. I sat on the board at the Southside Community Arts Center. I attended and did PR work for the African Festival of the Arts. So I learned my thing here. I learned to do what I do here, and I'm taking it everywhere else.
You got to. And international, I know you're going to talk about some international implications.
Absolutely. So over the course in 22, we followed a gallery out of Baltimore, a female Black-owned gallery, when they went to Venice. The Venice Biennale is the biggest art show in the entire world and the oldest.
Stop right there.
From the 1800s it's been going on.
Stop right there for a second, because I'm anticipating what you're going to talk about is going to be the Biennale. How do you pronounce it? The
Biennale
of Chicago.
Oh gosh, that's what we.
Can we aim for that?
We like that.
Right.
I like that.
You don't have to pay me for that.
I do like that.
Okay.
So we've been to Morocco. We went to the 154 Contemporary Art Show in Morocco. So, we've let this art take us around the world. And I would have gone anyway. So why not? Why not create something like this?
Well, I'm going to get you right into what are we here for? What are we going to talk about today?
So what we're talking about, after 7 years, we decided, and going everywhere, we did our very first show in Miami in 2018.
Okay.
We did
2018?
2018, we did our first show in Miami. Okay. And this year, 2025, we wanted to bring what we've learned in traveling to all these places to Chicago. So what we created is the Pigmented Black Fine Art Fair, a Black-run art fair held here in Chicago where we can bring people from all over the country.
Who's running it?
Pigment.
All right. Go ahead.
We found out that there had not been a Black-run art show in this city in 25 years.
What?
25 years.
How do we lose? But go ahead.
So we are hosting this show this October during Black Fine Art Month.
Wait a minute.
Black Fine Art Month.
Wait a minute. Tell me how Black Art Month became the month. Yeah, tell us how that started. Well, and the congressional records.
Absolutely.
And they can't remove it, can they?
They cannot remove it because it's in the record.
Nobody's going to make a phone. Get that off. Go ahead.
It's not on their website to remove. So in 2019, after our first year, we started looking around in the vein of a Black History Month or a Black Music Month. When are we celebrating artists? And we didn't find anything.
Okay.
So we picked up Black Fine Art Month. Congresswoman Robin Kelly put it in the congressional record.
Divine Nine people. Okay.
Absolutely.
Divine Nine doing their job, what we've been doing for
100 years, more than.
I just celebrated 65 years of being a member of Alpha Male Greater Theta Chapter Chicago.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So yes, Robin put it in the congressional record. So we wanted to lift that month up. That's why the fair will be there. We'll be at the Zalby Art Center in the Bridgeport neighborhood.
Ooh, those are some great galleries.
And there's some up and down that corridor at 35th Street corner.
Parking is great.
Parking is great.
And they always have great artists, and that's why I'm so excited about what's happening there.
Yes.
Now, what's the dates again?
So write this down. We begin on Thursday, October the 30th, with an opening night reception. We're working with Diaspora Rhythms. It's our partner to produce that reception.
Couldn't get a better organization.
I don't think so. And then we'll continue every day through Sunday, November the 2nd.
You got a 4-day extravaganza?
We have a 4-day extravaganza. So we're pretty excited. It's very ambitious, but we have a seasoned team that can do it.
And you spend enough time. You got enough advance time to put all the pieces. And there are a lot of pieces together.
Yes.
And I want you to talk about some of the pieces. Let maybe start with the international part. International art.
Absolutely. So again, I told you some of the places we travel. One of the things that we've tried to do with Pigment is elevate our artists and expose them to new places. Okay. We have our artist right here in Chicago who we met 2 years ago. In the course of those 2 years, she is exhibited here in Chicago.
Who's the she?
Her name is D. Lammy Hansen, and she works in metal point, something that Da Vinci did in the 15th century. Leonardo did it. She went to Europe to learn how to do it.
Okay.
So we took her to...
What's the process called?
It's called silver point.
Silver point, go ahead.
Yes, or metal point, I should say, because she does both silver and gold metal point.
Okay.
So the metal point, the gold is on blue, the silver is on black. So we took Lammy to Martha's Vineyard, where she met a gallery that in turn took her to Venice.
So you expose artists. You expose galleries.
Artists.
And that's why I see the international aspect
Yes.
of this and how it's going to impact or can impact the whole country and bringing art to the forefront.
Right. And bringing them here to Chicago to experience it. So Lammy is one of those people. Martha Wade has a group, Martha Wade and Dana Todd Pope, the Women's Live Artist Studio. Dana went with us to Venice. They ended in 22. They ended up exhibiting in Venice in 24.
Wait a minute. These black folks?
These are black folks. They went to Venice and then they got invited.
Wow.
I have beautiful pictures of us in Venice.
What experience.
And then they turned around and they got invited because we took and we wrote about it.
Okay.
So, yes. Also, we have national artist Thomas Lockhart. Dr. Thomas Lockhart is based in Denver. We were talking about Colorado a bit ago.
Yes.
He's coming. He's right now exhibiting in Martha's Vineyard. He exhibits for the Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival for years.
What a combination.
And he's coming here to exhibit with us as well.
We got to bring all this good stuff. They should love you. The Tourist Bureau should love you to death.
I'm hoping. Choose Chicago. We're talking to them.
Folks, talk to them at the Tourist Bureau. Give them a phone number.
Okay.
Give them a phone number right now.
So you want to reach us at 312 206
2006
2821.
I like that 2006. But go ahead. What's
206 2821.
2821.
And then you can look at our website, pigmentintl.com.
Write this down.
Pigmentintl.com. And you can find everything about the show. There's a whole tab there. They'll tell you everything about the Pigmented Show. We want galleries to come. I have galleries from Memphis, from Atlanta, from Detroit, and of course from Chicago that are going to be there.
Which are the ones locally? Can you talk
Locally,
about
we have Faye African Art in Bronzeville.
Yes.
Faye over in 43rd. Dan Truxador. Dan has he's a diaspora
he and I
rhythm.
were made at the same time.
Oh my goodness. He's a cute.
He's still a good.
Okay. All right. He is a good guy.
The Q House is on 44th and King Drive, South Park there. The Alpha House was 44th. The Sigma House was at 49th.
Really?
And the Kappa House was on 47th and Ellis. That was Greek Road.
It
back
was,
in the
and they are not there anymore, huh?
They're there.
They're there.
No. I'm sorry. We are. The Alpha House is on 83rd Western.
Okay.
I forgot what the Q House is, but we're still alive.
You're still here and doing what you do.
Yes.
So I lost train of thought. What did you ask me about?
The galleries.
Yes. So we have Dan Truxador. We're also talking with Connect Gallery. I'm hoping Connect comes in over in Hyde Park.
Okay.
The Women's Live Art Studio.
Okay.
They actually have art over at Navy Pier. So we're pretty excited.
Yours is going to be maybe dwarfed that used. Do they still have the program at Navy Pier in the summertime? Yours,
Not like they used to.
At Zuby Brothers in that area, in that art area, because you got three major gallery areas.
Oh yeah, because you have Bridgeport down the street, you have Zuby,
and the one on Morgan,
and the one on Morgan.
Chicago is going to be and is a center, but there's the newest one where Dan is at. Down the street on Iron at about 22nd Street.
Okay.
He just opened up his gallery there.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have to go there. I haven't been there yet.
He's got some of his great exhibition pieces.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited that we have galleries. We have gallery out of Racine that's coming. Watercolors out of Memphis. Racine, Wisconsin. Mahogany Gallery.
You're getting some notoriety, huh?
Well, let's hope people are starting to call us. Before we were calling them, and now they're starting to call us. So I'm pretty excited.
We're going to give you those phone numbers. You better be calling somebody, have them tune in live today, and we'll be on YouTube in a week or so, at least maybe the next week. So you'll be able to tell them that they missed it today. They're at work.
Yes.
You can tell them about that too. But go ahead.
Pigmented. So remember that name, Pigmented. Last week we got notification that NBC5 was going to be a media sponsor for us. We're excited about that.
Big time.
NBC5.
Bigger time. Bigger time. You've been big time for a long. Not everybody knew that you were.
I'm a best kept secret. I don't want to be a best kept secret. We want everybody
no
to come
secret anymore. Keep telling them. Talk. Go ahead.
Call us 312 206 2821.
2821. Write that down and pass it
Yes.
on. You know what? I got to ask you about this artist gallery. That's an aspect.
Oh, yes.
Tell me some of the elements. We're going to talk about those elements in this show.
So, again, we really wanted to focus on Black galleries because Black galleries lift up Black artists.
Yes.
But we also realize there are artists that you need to know.
Yes.
So, both Martha Wade and Paul Branton, who've been with us since the beginning.
I've seen Paul's work, yes.
Paul's work is over at the Sophie Hotel in Hyde Park. I love Paul's work.
Yeah.
So they're actually curating, we're curating 10 artists to showcase their work there.
Can you talk about them yet, or are you still...
Can't talk about them yet.
Secret, but you stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll come back and tell you more.
I got you back on. I'm talking to my associate producer. They're going to have you scheduled back. We're going to time that perfectly. So look for announcements of when.
And we'll bring in artists to you, and they can tell you all about their work. I'm excited.
I knew that's why I'd be excited about this program. But go ahead.
Yes. Also, we plan to have a student exhibition. We're going to start small.
That's one of the ones I want to talk. The youth
exhibition. We started about almost 2 years ago, working where the artists mentor high school students.
Okay, King High School?
We started with Comer over in South Shore.
In South Chicago.
Down off of Cottage. So we started with them, and we do things with them all year. So we take them to art shows. We take them to Expo Chicago. We take them to the other art fairs.
One particular
Over
class?
the course, we've had probably 10 or 12
Are
students.
they juniors, seniors?
They're
or what?
usually anywhere from 10 to 12.
You still doing
10 to 12th grade. Well, we plan to have at least 5 kids that will be exhibiting at this show.
Wow,
in October. So we do plan to have a youth
kickstart
exhibition.
their career as artists.
Absolutely, and they love being around the artists, so we're excited about that. The other thing I forgot to say, there are 2 significant anniversaries, and I'm from Louisiana, but, Dr. Burroughs was from Louisiana, as was Samela Lewis.
We welcome you here.
I've been here a long time.
Found
the best place to be.
Okay.
But when we look at Chicago art history, there are 2 anniversaries that happened this year.
Listen to this.
The 85th
those who don't
anniversary.
Know their history. Go ahead.
Right. The 85th anniversary of the Southside Community Arts Center.
Oh, boy, on Michigan?
On Michigan.
Okay.
The oldest continuously running art center in the country, which is now building a new home. Yes, they're building a brand new home.
Plug in, get involved with them, because we talk about volunteerism, community engagement. Folks, we want to give you information so how you can help Southside Community Arts.
Yes, in their 85th anniversary.
85 years.
Isn't that amazing?
That's the year I was born.
Teddy Roosevelt, Eleanor Roosevelt came here. That was not. Eleanor Roosevelt came here for the opening of the Art Center in 1940.
Wow.
So how important is
history?
That? It is amazing history.
She was an amazing lady.
She was. And the other anniversary is the American Negro Exhibition, which was a Black World's Fair that happened right on King Drive in Chicago in 1940.
Where was it
so
at? Do
both
you recall?
of those.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm going to find it before we get off the phone.
Okay.
I have to look it up. But it was right on King Drive, and it's the 85th anniversary. So we want to have a nod to those historic events that happened here in Chicago.
What about the Great Migration? Is that part of some of the artists? We
Some
had
of the
some
artists.
exhibitions
Yes.
there before. I was involved with David Geary that had one at the, it was at 44th, Parkway Ballroom next door there.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great exhibition.
And when you think about people like Archibald Motley and Elzer Couture, people that some of them went to the Art Institute, then they go to the South Side and teach people what they learned in the Art Institute. So, I think it's amazing.
Archibald Motley was one of the person that got me excited. I understood black art. That was my first real exposure.
And he was very much Chicago, about the Chicago.
Oh, yeah, those scenes.
The tenements, the parties, all of that.
Yes.
And
quarter parties
Motley.
and stuff, huh? You
He
know
was
about
good for a party.
They had quarter parties and
No,
balloons.
is that like a rent party? You raise some money to pay your rent? Okay.
A quarter at a time.
See? So, we want to celebrate all those historic milestones. Think about the wood shop. The wood shop has been continuously operating for 51 years.
And now it's passed on after, what's the name?
To the Sons.
The Sons, Brian and the rest, they're doing a great job.
So we hope they'll be at the show with us, too, to talk about who they are and how they've elevated black art long before the mainstream would recognize it.
And folks they recognize, and that's why they're coming to him and I brought some quilts over there to be reframed, and he's doing a marvelous job on that. I want to touch on something. I want to go back to
sure.
One of the things you brought up and this is how you said it. You're demonstrating determination, not DEI. Can you talk about that?
Absolutely. Well, you know the times that we're living in, and the risk of erasure that we face. Taking things off websites and doing all of this.
But they can't do it out, can take it out of the congressional records.
No, they can't take it out of the congressional records, although let's hope not. But again, I think this isn't about DEI, it is about determination. I think we have to do things for ourselves. Even in the face of bad things happening, we can't let that determine who we are or how we do what we do.
We got to write our own history?
We got to write our own history. Right. And an artist, that's all artists are doing. They're showing us history in real time. And I think that's one thing that we want to highlight, that we will not be erased and we will continue to push forward our history.
And that's why we need the support. Give them the phone number again for contact and get more information about it. 312-206-2821. Please call us anytime. Go visit our website, pigmentintl.com, and you'll see a drop-down menu for curated events that will tell you all about the show as well. Okay, now we're also going to talk about, you're going to have some things leading up to it, and I won't try to reveal anything, but I think you talked about a deep dive conversation among artists and the leaders and the shakers in the art community of Chicago.
Yes.
Talk about that.
I can give you a few things that we're going to talk about. So part of any great art show is the conversations that you have and the programming. So I'm very pleased to announce that some of our great artists in the city, we put together a session called Something in the Water, because I think Chicago it makes a unique stamp on the artists that come from here. And wherever they go, anywhere in the world, they always gravitate back to their city. So we have a conversation with Norman Teague, who's an industrial designer, furniture designer.
My goodness.
See, he got excited about that.
I just need somebody's credit card.
See, Fahim Majid.
My neighbor, former neighbor, okay.
Kevin Williams, who grew up and started doing hair care posters and now is a world known. Okay. And Kevin lives in Atlanta now, but Chicago shaped him and formed him. And they're going to come together to do a panel. We've also asked the former executives from the DeSable and from Southside to come together to talk about their relevance in Chicago art history.
That's a lot of information that is there for us that we've got to come out and get that information.
Support this. Yes. So again, the Pigmented Black Fine Art Fair. Don't forget about us, and you can order our magazines online as well. You can always
call
order
to get the information
online.
on it. You can't find a prettier magazine.
Absolutely. Black artists all over the place.
Yes.
So.
Okay, now, what else are we going to be doing leading up to October 31st to November 2nd?
We have some things in the works. I don't have specifics on them yet, but we do have some things in the work. We're trying to bring together a lot of women artists, and our women founders to do something. And then we're looking at doing a couple of things with some of our collectors, like we talked about Chuck Bowen and some of our collectors. So hopefully we'll have some great things to tell you about that as well.
Too. Yeah. I'm curious too about some more of the artists that. And tell me your favorite. Can you talk about some of your favorites?
Oh, sure I can. So I told you about Dee Lammy Hansen, who went to Venice. We have Max Sansing. Max is the king of murals.
Some major stuff.
We have Solomon Adufo, who I love Solomon. He is African American, so he spent half of his life in Africa and then moved to the States, and he's an amazing artist, so I'm excited about showcasing him as well. We have some photographers on our list as well.
There's a group that meet at the African art place on Drexel. They meet upstairs.
Oh, at Little Black Pearl?
Yeah, no, not Little Black Pearl. Well, Little Black Pearl is worth mentioning too.
Yes.
But right upstairs, golly, what's the Africans put on the African Festival of the Arts.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about, over on Drexel.
Right.
So, yes, and Patrick, I met a ton of artists working with the African Festival, so we're excited about that as well. So we'll have more.
Posters and stuff like that.
Okay, okay. So we'll have more artists and things to talk about shortly, so.
Well, that's been great, and I know that folks have been listening. They've been taking notes. I'm going to shame you. You haven't taken notes, and you haven't done the viva voce and passed this information on.
Please share.
Okay. So, thank you. This is what we do. This is what my soror maker and I do. Thank you for being with us today, and we're happy, excited, but you got to follow through. This is going to be our celebration.
Absolutely.
October 31st to November 2nd, and we'll be together. Viva Voce.